Imagine a quiet laboratory, dimly lit by the soft glow of fluorescent lights. A scientist, Dr. Sam Carter, sits alone, intently focused on a small particle experiment. Dr. Carter is not a mystical or spiritual person. He's a man of facts, science, and logic. Yet, as he gazes at the particles on his screen, something utterly strange and unexplainable begins to happen. The particles, which are supposed to follow predictable patterns, suddenly seem to dance in unpredictable ways, responding to his mere gaze as though aware of his presence. This wasn't part of the experiment. Something else was happening. What Dr. Carter experienced was a glimpse into the mysterious world of quantum mechanics, where the rules of the universe seem to bend and twist, defying everything we thought we knew about reality. But this isn't just a story about scientific discovery. This is a journey that will take you beyond the walls of any lab, into a realm where your own thoughts and intentions might just hold the power to reshape the world around you. And today, we're diving deep into this hidden reality to uncover secrets that could transform your life. For decades, scientists like Dr. Carter have been intrigued by the quantum field, a vast interconnected web of energy and information that exists beyond the physical world we know. At the tiniest level of existence, they've discovered particles don't behave the way they should. They don't exist in a single fixed state, but in a multitude of possible states simultaneously, as if waiting for something or someone to influence them. One phenomenon that has baffled scientists from Albert Einstein to modern-day physicists is known as the observer effect. It suggests that particles exist in a state of potential until someone observes them. As Dr. Carter learned that day in the lab, just the act of looking at a particle could change its behavior. It was as if his consciousness, the sheer force of his attention, was reaching into the quantum field and impacting the fabric of reality itself. But this discovery isn't just about particles in a lab. It has vast implications for our daily lives. Imagine if your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions could influence the universe in the same way. What if the reality you experience isn't just something that happens to you, but something you have a hand in creating? Let's rewind and take a closer look at what we mean by the quantum field. Imagine, if you will, an invisible, energetic web connecting everything and everyone in the universe. This field isn't just some abstract concept. Quantum physicists have shown that it's real, a vast network where particles interact and respond to each other instantaneously, even across great distances. In fact, they've discovered a phenomenon called entanglement, where two particles, even if separated by millions of miles, mirror each other's actions as though they are connected by an invisible thread. To the everyday person, this may sound like science fiction, but these discoveries hint at something incredibly profound, that everything in the universe, including you, is interconnected. The boundaries that separate one person from another, one event from the next, even one thought from another, are not as rigid as we once believed. The implications of this are staggering. It means that at the very essence of reality, we are all connected, and our thoughts and emotions may have more impact on the world than we've ever dreamed possible. The story of Dr. Carter's experiment didn't stay confined to his laboratory for long. His findings were shared, studied, and debated by other scientists and thinkers. And as more people delved into the mysteries of the quantum field, new insights began to emerge. insights that suggested our own consciousness could be the key to unlocking the vast potential of the quantum world. Imagine for a moment that you're holding a blank canvas, and on that canvas, every stroke of paint represents a thought, a feeling, or an intention. Each brush stroke creates ripples across the canvas, shaping the image that will ultimately appear. This is the way our thoughts and intentions interact with the quantum field, subtly yet powerfully influencing the fabric of reality. One technique that's often discussed is focused intention. This concept is simple yet profound. When you focus your thoughts and emotions on a specific goal or outcome, you send a powerful signal to the quantum field, increasing the likelihood of that outcome becoming reality. Dr. Carter's experiment may have shown this on a microscopic scale, but the same principle applies in our daily lives. By setting a clear intention, you are, in effect, aligning yourself with the version of reality that resonates with your desires. But intention alone is not enough. To truly connect with the quantum field, we need to harness the power of our emotions. Our emotions are like vibrational signals, sending energy out into the world and in return, attracting similar energy back to us. And one of the most powerful emotions for creating change in our lives is gratitude. Consider the story of Sarah, a young woman who had reached a point of deep dissatisfaction in her life. She was stuck in a job she hated. Her relationships were strained and her financial situation was bleak. But instead of focusing on her struggles, Sarah decided to try something different. She began each day by listing 3 things she was grateful for, no matter how small. By shifting her focus from lack to abundance, she noticed a subtle change in her outlook, and soon opportunities began to emerge. What Sarah didn't realize was that by expressing gratitude, she was tuning into a higher vibrational frequency, aligning herself with a reality of abundance rather than scarcity. As researchers have discovered, gratitude doesn't just make us feel good, it actually changes the way our brains work, activating pathways associated with joy and satisfaction. And when we tap into this frequency, we align ourselves with the quantum field in a way that can help our desires manifest more easily. As Dr. Carter and his colleagues continued to study the mysteries of the quantum field, they discovered that certain practices could help people connect more deeply with this invisible realm. One of the most effective techniques is visualization. Visualization is a process where you vividly imagine your desires as if they have already come true. This isn't just about daydreaming, it's about immersing yourself fully in the experience, engaging all your senses, and feeling the emotions as if your desired reality has already manifested. Take David's story, for example. David was buried under a mountain of debt, and the stress was consuming him. But rather than focusing on his problems, he began to visualize himself in a state of financial freedom. Each day he would close his eyes and picture his debts paid off, his bank account full, and his life filled with abundance. He didn't just see this image, he felt it deeply with every fiber of his being. Over time, opportunities he hadn't expected began to appear, and slowly his financial situation turned around. Through visualization, David was effectively aligning himself with the version of reality he wished to experience. By picturing his goals as already accomplished, he was sending a message to the quantum field that this was the reality he intended to create. Yet another technique that taps into the power of the quantum field is meditation. Meditation allows us to quiet the noise of daily life and connect with the stillness that lies beneath. Studies have shown that meditation doesn't just reduce stress, it changes our brain chemistry, enhancing areas associated with focus, compassion, and emotional well-being. When we enter a meditative state, we are effectively tuning out the external world and turning our attention inward, where we can access higher levels of consciousness. In this state, we are able to connect more deeply with the quantum field, as though opening a door to a realm of infinite possibilities. Meditation is a way of aligning our energy, setting intentions, and allowing the field to respond to our desires in ways that go beyond ordinary logic. Dr. Carter himself found this out after trying meditation for the first time. Skeptical at first, he soon discovered that meditation allowed him to think more clearly, make better decisions, and ultimately experience a greater sense of fulfillment. He began to see his experiments in a new light, realizing that his consciousness was not just an observer of reality, but an active participant in its creation. As fascinating as these techniques are, they are more than just ideas to ponder. They are tools for transformation. Real people, just like you, have used these principles to create tangible change in their lives. They've manifested new careers, healed relationships, and even transformed their health. The key is to understand that your mindset, your beliefs, and your intentions are powerful forces that can shape your reality. Consider Sarah once more, who, after months of practicing gratitude and visualization, not only found a new career path, but experienced a level of joy she hadn't felt in years. Or David, whose financial troubles dissolved as he embraced the abundance mindset. Their stories are proof that when we align ourselves with the quantum field, extraordinary things can happen. But this journey isn't without its challenges. One of the biggest obstacles people face is skepticism. It's natural to question whether our thoughts can truly influence reality. After all, we've been taught that reality is fixed, governed by unchanging laws. But as Dr. Carter and countless others have discovered, the quantum world challenges these assumptions, showing that reality may be far more flexible than we imagined. Another misconception is the idea that manifestation is a quick fix, something that works like magic without effort or patience. Many people come to quantum concepts hoping for instant results, visualizing their desires for a day or two, and expecting miracles overnight. But as Dr. Carter realized through his research and experimentation, connecting with the quantum field and bending reality is a process, a journey that requires persistence, belief, and inspired action. Dr. Carter himself struggled with skepticism when he first encountered the observer effect in his lab. He found it difficult to believe that his own awareness could influence particles. After all, he was a scientist, trained to rely on data and logic. But as he continued his research, he realized that science and spirituality weren't as disconnected as he once thought. In fact, many of the concepts he had dismissed as New Age or mystical were backed by quantum principles he observed in his experiments. This shift in mindset didn't happen overnight. It took time for him to open his mind to the possibility that reality might be more malleable than he'd believed. And that's a valuable lesson for all of us. To truly benefit from quantum techniques, we need to approach them with an open mind and a willingness to explore. If you're skeptical, that's okay. Skepticism can be healthy. But don't let it hold you back from experimenting and experiencing the potential of these principles for yourself. One of the key realizations Dr. Carter had during his journey was that intentions alone are not enough. While focused intention, gratitude, and visualization are powerful tools, they must be paired with action. To manifest your desires, you need to take steps toward your goals, no matter how small. Think of it as working in partnership with the quantum field. You set your intentions and then you take inspired action to move toward them, trusting that the field will respond. Let's revisit Sarah's story. After months of gratitude practice and visualization, she didn't just wait passively for her dream job to come to her. She updated her resume, networked, applied for positions, and continued honing her skills. She aligned her actions with her intention, creating a pathway for her dreams to materialize. Similarly, David didn't simply visualize financial abundance. He sought out new opportunities, managed his spending, and embraced a positive money mindset. The quantum field responded to their efforts, but their actions paved the way for their desires to become reality. Another essential element Dr. Carter discovered was the importance of a supportive environment. Quantum manifestation isn't something you have to do alone. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who believe in these principles can amplify your efforts. Being part of a community that shares your interest in quantum concepts and manifestation allows you to share experiences, learn from others, and stay motivated. It creates a positive feedback loop, reinforcing your belief in the process and helping you stay committed. In his own journey, Dr. Carter found that discussing his experiments with other open-minded scientists and thinkers not only boosted his understanding but also kept him inspired. He realized that sharing ideas and receiving support helped him expand his beliefs and refine his techniques. For you, finding a group or community, whether online or in person, can provide a similar sense of encouragement and motivation. As with any transformative journey, you're likely to encounter challenges along the way. Doubts, frustrations, and even setbacks are natural parts of the process. Dr. Carter himself faced these struggles, questioning his work and even his own beliefs at times. He learned the importance of self-compassion, giving himself grace to make mistakes, acknowledging his doubts, and recognizing that growth is often a journey, not a destination. By practicing self-compassion, you can stay grounded and motivated even when progress seems slow. Remember, every small step you take, every attempt you make to connect with the quantum field brings you closer to your goals. Embrace the journey with patience, celebrate the small victories, and know that setbacks are simply part of the learning process. The stories of Sarah and David are not unique. Countless others have used these techniques to make real, tangible changes in their lives. From manifesting new opportunities to creating financial abundance, healing relationships, and even improving health, people around the world are discovering the transformative power of the quantum field. Their success isn't due to luck or coincidence. It's a result of aligning their thoughts, emotions, and actions with the outcomes they desire. For example, imagine a man named Tom who struggled with chronic pain for years. After learning about the quantum field, he began practicing gratitude and visualization, focusing not on his pain, but on the feeling of health and vitality. He visualized himself living pain-free, moving with ease and energy. Over time, he noticed that his pain began to lessen. While he continued to seek medical treatment, his positive mindset and quantum practices played a significant role in his healing journey. Or consider Lisa, an artist who was deeply unfulfilled in her career. She had dreams of creating meaningful art, but fear and self-doubt held her back. After learning about the power of focused intention, she began visualizing herself as a successful, confident artist. She spent time each day imagining her artwork admired by others, her exhibitions filled with people who resonated with her creations. Slowly, she gained the courage to share her work, and as her confidence grew, so did her success. Today, Lisa's art is celebrated, and she credits her journey with the quantum field as a turning point in her life. As Dr. Carter's journey reveals, the quantum field is not some abstract or mystical force. It's a realm of endless potential, accessible to each and every one of us. By understanding and applying the principles of quantum mechanics, we can align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality we wish to create. This journey isn't just about manifesting material wealth or personal success. It's about stepping into a life that resonates with our deepest values and aspirations. Imagine a world where your intentions shape your experiences, where your emotions create ripples that influence the world around you. This is the reality that quantum mechanics invites us to explore, a reality where we are active participants, not passive observers. Now that you've been introduced to the transformative potential of the quantum field, it's time to put these techniques into practice. Start by setting a clear intention for what you want to manifest. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing this desire as if it's already real, engaging all your senses and feeling the emotions that come with it. Pair this with gratitude, focusing on the abundance that already exists in your life. Finally, take inspired action, no matter how small, that aligns with your goal. Remember, manifestation is not about forcing results or controlling every detail of your life. It's about aligning your energy with your desires, creating space for them to unfold, and trusting the process. The journey may not always be easy, and there will be moments of doubt, but each step you take brings you closer to the reality you wish to experience. As we conclude this journey into the quantum field, remember that you hold incredible power within you. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are not just passive reactions to the world. They are the very tools you can use to shape it. Whether you're manifesting a new career, healing relationships, achieving financial freedom, or simply seeking greater fulfillment, the quantum field is your ally, a vast web of potential waiting to respond to your intentions. If this exploration has inspired you, consider joining our community. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of quantum principles and manifestation, and share this video with others who might benefit from these concepts. Together, we can continue this journey, learning, growing, and transforming our realities. Thank you for being part of this exploration. Embrace the power within you, and remember that the quantum field is always at your side, ready to help you create the life you've always dreamed of.